All right, people. All right, let's get going. Let's get going. Welcome to the party. It's your boy Malintip. We back again for another day of Path of Exile builds and more. So what we got going on right now is we actually have a lot of different things going on in the how can I say in the PoE. POB has been updated. I now have correct data for my build, which is really good. It means that I have good information on my build and be able to move forward with my build. So things such as because of Lacerate, now it's showing the correct configuration. We can now adjust some things. So I already know that the damage output jumped up to 1.2 million. So I got 1.2 million damage from Lacerate. The bleed is only 53,000, which is not a problem. Allows me to go ahead and do a couple of different things to try to modify it to make it even, to do, more damage, side damage, things like that. So there's a lot of things I could do now to adjust to make things look just right. So I've been messing around already. I messed around with the tree a little bit. So you might have remembered, since the last time we were in, I've got rid of this. What's up, Evan? How's it going, big dog? Thank you for the subscription. Dang, dude, that's really nice. That's 11 in a row too. That's 10 in a row. I'm about to say 11. 11 will be next month. I'm counting on you next month. All right, so but with the changes, it went up in damage. A lot of things have changed as well. You notice that we were sitting there and we were calculating our spell block and our block chance. Spell block and block chance were kind of looking okay. There have been some modifications that kind of messed it up. So a prime example is my max block is 81. If I put this on, my spell block goes to 65, which actually does a really good amount. So this is after the update. You got to remember they updated this. And so the update has changed a lot of calculations, and those calculations are now showing correctly. I got rid of this whole entire tree over here, which was for dual wielding and some block and stuff like that, because it was not going to benefit me as much. So I went over here because I'm intelligence light anyway, and so it was going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then the center, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in the center. This gave me a dexterity, which I was short on dexterity, but I'm really short on intelligence. So I chose to take the intelligence route, and then I got this, and then I grabbed the same thing, but I went instead of this route, I went this route. This also gave me a movement speed increase, versus me getting attack speed, increased block recovery, and the block. So this probably would have been a really more benefit, a better benefit for me. But I think the other one is better in the long run, and I'll tell you the reason why. Okay, so block recovery I can pick up from other things, right? This gave me the attack speed, etc. But my movement speed with this, my movement speed goes up by a lot. So I chose to go that route. Now there's a difference between them. So if you look, I'm at 1.26 mil, 1.26. If I drop this out and I pull these in like I had, I do the 60%. 1.28 mil, so it's 20,000 more points of damage. But that 20, hey, what's up, El Chade? So it goes up in a little bit by 20,000 points of damage, but I felt that doing this route for the movement speed, because right now my movement speed is 89, if I go grab this route and I'm sorry, and I kill this off, I lose 20,000 points, but I'm actually getting 97 movement speed. So it you know, oh yeah. Oh, so I was gonna get into that after some more people got online. So what El Chada is talking about, there is an update. There's a readme. There's a readme on the web that for we got 2 people. This will be enough. Hold up for a second. We got 2 people. This will be enough. All right. So what he's talking about is that they came out and did a hey, this is what we're gonna screw you over with on Path of Exile. Okay. So what they did was they said, hey, these are recently asked questions, and we're gonna go over these. We'll go over all these. So I'm gonna go ahead and pop this up. Bam. This was so heartbreaking. It broke my heart to hear what they did. I could have been so OP, so overpowered with my dervish. So this is what they did. Does each banner have its own valor count, or is it shared? It's shared. Does the banner mastery that grants valor when a war cry is triggered work with triggered war cries? Yes. Does perfect agony prevent effects that spread ailments from functioning? No. With quality of weapons and armor being changed to multiplicative, have the harvest enhancements changed on the effect? No, the enhancements have not. Perfect agony is, oh yeah, so yeah, in case y'all didn't realize, I didn't actually bring that up. There you go. The perfect agony thing has been changed. Now, a lot of people don't realize this. Perfect agony keystone will no longer cause modifiers to critical strike multiplier to also apply to damage over time multipliers for ailments from 50 to strikes at 50% of the value, or provide 30% less damage with it. Instead, it now causes damage over time multiplier for ailments to be equal to your critical strike multiplier, causes critical strikes not to deal extra damage, and makes it non-critical strikes cannot inflict ailments. Oh yeah, so there is going to be, let me see here. Let me tell you exactly what I would do. And this is, I'm not making this build, but let's just be honest. Olesia's Delight. I don't know if y'all know about this belt, but this is actually really nice. So look at this. You have maximum affliction charges is equal to frenzy, gain affliction charges instead of frenzy charges. Now, look what affliction does. Players have 8% more damage with ailments and 8% more effect of non-damaging ailments per affliction charge. So, this multiplier that we're talking about from hold up for a second. Marylene's fallacy. Critical strikes have culling strike. You do less on critical strikes. Critical strike multiplier it gives you a great critical strike multiplier, which automatically pops into the other one. But what I'm talking about is this. So if you like you were sitting there and you were saying, oh, if you get 100, you can get 1,500 critical multiplier. Well, 1,500 critical multiplier is really nice, but let's look at this. 8% for every frenzy charge, more damage. Yeah, you do both. I'm just telling you, there is no way in the world somebody shouldn't have or try to run Olesia's Delight Marlene's Fallacy, Perfect Agony, and Perfect Agony. There's no way, so everybody should, if you're playing it, you should be playing this. This belt is a appreciated belt. That's an underappreciated belt. So you get you got 4 charges automatically just by having this belt. Just by having the belt, you got 4 charges. So if you put the belt on, you got 4 charges. That means you're gonna have 32% more damage. And then let's just say you decide to get 1 in your tree. So let's just go ahead and go back to POB and see what I'm talking about. If you go, let's say we're over here where I would actually start, because I would actually start somewhere over here. But there's a frenzy charge there. There's a frenzy charge here. And if all you gotta do is generate frenzy charges. And then what I would also do is, hold up, let me save, go back. Let's go to command, because I have that skill already there. You have this that you would also do as well. I would use Withering Step. Yeah, they added Frenzy to Deadeye, and don't get me wrong, that would be, I can see that, but the reason why I would go up here is less travel for me to get that crit multiplier. It might be okay. It might be okay, because where is it? Hold up. There's Deadeye, right? This is Deadeye, right? This is the Deadeye. Where is it? Did they not fix this one yet? Hold up. They fixed a lot. Yeah, okay. It didn't, when I clicked it, it didn't show up. Okay, there you go. So that gain a frenzy charge each second while moving, that's actually really nice, and that might be a way to go. But what other benefits are you going to get from it? You see what I'm talking about? There's very few default poison arrow builds or poison or DOT type builds, really, other than there's some, but I wouldn't run that route. So me, I would go away from the Deadeye because of the benefits you get from here. I'd get rid of that. What I would do is yes, 100% crit chance would be from here. You get some multiplier from here per power charge. You could do that, but would we do that, or would we do something else? Hold up a second. Let's see if I can find it. So this is why I bring this up. This is why I'm bringing this up. What I would do, let's just get out of here. Let me just do Trickster. Yes, yeah, I wouldn't do it for the defense. I wouldn't do it for the defense. I'd do it for evil. I will show you my evil. What I would be doing, which I do Trickster. Mainly reason I do Trickster is because of the this. You get 2 frenzy charges right off the bat. I get another frenzy charge from there. Somehow I take myself down to there to get another frenzy charge. That's 2, 3, 4 right there, plus the other 3. And so then you're sitting there and you're talking about taking yourself from 32 to 56% with the O's belt. So Olethas, or whatever you want to call it, Olethas, or Olisa's Delight. So we throw that on, bam, there we go. So you getting, you know, let's see here, boom, let's just go ahead and say we got frenzy charges, boop. Somehow we get frenzy charges, and we can generate frenzy charges pretty quickly and pretty easily. But then right there, we're sitting there, we're saying we got frenzy charges. It's gonna be maximum amount of frenzy charges. Now, what I would do, and this is my evil. This is my evil. This is why I'm thinking about I would do it this way. I would do this. Then I would also do the following. Because, oh, well, we got Mary's. Okay. We got Mary's in place, right? So we do that. Mary's. What else was I talking about? There was something else we might need for damage. I just do this because I'm just throwing this in because I got nothing else to do. Okay, so with that, oh no, not that. Yeah, I'll put that in. We can put that in. Now, what I do is browser. What we're gonna do is we're gonna look at poison. And the reason why I'm doing this, I'm looking at poison and stuff like that. So I would do Viper Strike. And the reason why I would do Viper Strike is, so we got Viper Strike, right? It's doing what it needs to do, blah, blah, blah. Convert physical damage to poison and all this other stuff, right? What happens when you put Viper Strike with this? I've got a Trickster with the new modifications to give yourself a ton of energy shield. You get a ton of energy shield, run the Trickster, run an energy blade with pestilent, with Viper Strike, set Viper Strike to hit multiple different things, spread it out as much as you can. Man, I could see this wiping out tons of stuff. Tons of stuff. That's what I would do. That's what I would do. Of course, I'm too busy in my POB right now to try to work on that. I'm still trying to finalize my lacerate build. As you can see, my lacerate build is I'm doing pretty good with the lacerate build. I'm not going to deny the lacerate build has come along. True. It could be. It could be. Because you got. Hold up. So let's just go ahead. So where's perfect? Perfect. It's right over here. So perfect agony. Damage over time for ailments is equal to the critical multiplier. Critical strikes do not deal extra damage. Non-critical strikes cannot inflict ailments. So you would have to make sure that you get, yeah, 85 would be fine. You could get as long as you run 2 diamond rings. If you were running 2 diamond rings, a diamond flask, and grab your criticals that are the criticals for up here. And then also don't forget, grab these. Because the reason why I say grab these is because what did I say that I would do? I would do the energy blade. I'd come down here and grab these as well. So you get the critical strike chances from here. You get the critical strike chance from, and because you're very close to the critical strike chance stuff up here, right? So you're going to want the accuracy one here. On your way down, you're going to be picking up the multiplier modifications and the critical strike chances from here. I mean, you can get it where you're actually able to do pretty good crit or pretty good crit chance. Then if you add in a point fact that you have that multiplier and you're using Viper Strike, I think it would be pretty nice. I think it'd be pretty nice. Energy blade with a trickster right now. This league, oh, might be crazy. Yeah, I didn't grab Bastion Breaker. Now, what you're saying is grab that, go here and grab, where's the other one? There you go, that. So when I do that, it goes up by 100,000 points, about 100,000 points. Those are so broken. It doesn't actually pull up too much. It doesn't pull up that much damage. It's like 120,000 points of damage to me on this particular build. I am not exactly a bleed build. I am more DPS. Bleed is there, but bleed is only there for one reason and one reason only. Bleed is there because I want to clear. I'm setting this up to it bleeds, it dies. If it bleeds, it dies, it blows up. It's a more of a clear build than try to do DPS with bleed. I just want bleed because I am using gratuitous violence. That's the only, and if you'll notice, I haven't even done any of the multipliers. I haven't really done any of the multipliers to cause bleed to go really high. See? The multipliers, I haven't been buying the multipliers, I haven't been getting the multipliers. The everything is not really toward the multipliers. What am I using on the config tab? The Guardian Pinnacle. I always set the Guardian Pinnacle. I never set to this one. This is a Pinnacle boss. I do not set the Pinnacle boss. I set to Guardian Pinnacle / boss type, which is the standard boss. I do the standard boss, not the crazy boss, the standard boss. And I do that because I don't want to, you know, I'm not doing Pinnacles. I don't, you know, everybody else is like, hey, Pinnacle. I'm like, nah, Pinnacle, you can just run off, run along. I'm not chasing you. That's not my end game chase. So, but I forgot I did some changes. Some other changes, and I need to make sure everybody knows that I did the change where I removed this after the modifications to the bit power. I do 1.26 mil. I also added in. I removed these, added this in, which gives me a chance to get endurance charges, and I automatically get 1 endurance charge. So I automatically have 1 endurance charge at the start. And then, so that gives me, I still have only 3 endurance charges. So I'm running with 3 endurance charges currently. until I can figure out a way to get myself some more endurance charges. So I can't get it out the tree, and I'm saving these points there to determine if I want to go ahead and do something like that, and then do something like this for better survivability, which will be maxed out. Yeah, Mark of the Warlord would, but Mark of the Warlord would actually get rid of my ability to use vulnerability. And I'd rather have the vulnerability, because I take vulnerability off, I go down to less than a mil. I'm at 973,000 without vulnerability being applied. Vulnerability being applied, I'm at 1.2 mil. There's certain trade-offs. And that was one of the trade-offs that I didn't want to do. I didn't want to trade off on that. But currently, this is what I got kind of configured and everything like that. So if you notice, I have 63,000 hit pool. I have a 71% block, and I have a 65% spell block. My resistances are 77, 76, 76. That's going to be really nice. My movement speed is 97, and that's going to be with an auto move of auto exerting ancestral cry. I didn't do that, so I have this. I'm not going to run blood rage. Ancestral cry, what's that one give? Boom, boom, boom. It wouldn't do very much for me. It's stupid strong. Okay, understandable. Let's look at this. So if I do, oh, it's right there. If I do ancestral cry, +1 to maximum all endurances in elemental resistances. Okay, I can see that. Okay, I can see that. Okay, all right. Welcome back. What I said was I don't know if that's going to actually benefit me as much, but it would benefit me for the resistances. I could see that. But the resistances, I'm maxed out on resistance anyway, but it wouldn't actually do too much because I'm not, lacerate isn't considered a strike. Yeah, but it's not a strike. Lacerate's not a strike. That's why it wouldn't benefit me. Okay, let's look at intimidating, cry. Let's just go there. Intimidating cry. You want to look at the pathing? Sure, no problem. The pathing probably can be adjusted. So I'm not finished exactly, but share, copy. There we go. So let's look at the intimidating cry. Let's see what that one is. Intimidating cry. 2 melee attacks you exert the next 2 melee attacks you perform. Exert attacks deal double damage. That actually might work out. That could work out. So what I would do is I'd put this one with call. What's it called? What's that one? Intimidating. Intimidating cry. And what's the other one? What's the one that causes automate? There's another one, right? That will automatically kick it off if it is a war cry. I forgot what that one's called. It's not automate. It's another one. Auto exertion. Okay, there you go. Oh, it's auto exertion now. Okay. Now I got you. I see. I got you. So now that one, this might work out because then that means every, next 2 melee attacks get double damage, which double damage might be a good thing. How would I get that to kick off though? Okay, so let's go calculations. Let's go here. Let's say we got 30 power. Hey, you want to know it's not in the POB yet either? Rupture. Rupture isn't in POB yet. And I want to see what Rupture does. Because I want to put Rupture right here. I want to put Rupture right there. Now there is something that I need to change because after they put the corrections in place, cruelty is better than volatile. Cruelty is better than volatile, but cruelty, as you can see, costs more. What did I do? I screwed up something. Get out of here. Don't say. All right, so there you go. Whatever I did, I started messing around with some stuff and I screwed my build up for a second. Oh, I know what it was. Right. So the ones that I would do right is the first one is, oh, wrong one, which I thought about, which is put that one there. Hold up, that's the right one. No, it's not. That's the wrong one. What am I talking about? Where's the one? Oh, there you go. Skills cost. There you go. I could do that one for skills cost. And then there's another one that you can do, which is skill cost as well. They cause life and make it a lot better. So that's one I already knew about. And I'm just trying to keep as low as possible right now to see where, I don't know where I'm gonna go after I hit 95. At 95, close to 96, I don't know where I'm gonna go, what I'm gonna need. So I'm just kind of not trying to go that far. But there are some things like, what did we do? We had intimidation. I can't spell intimidate. Auto exertion. That's why. Auto exertion causes, because it's a reserve. Oh, I forgot. Dang it. Spirit of War in the other wheel. Still too much. I might have to figure out with the auto exertion. I might have to do some modifications. This is gonna be interesting. I might have to drop some stuff just to go that route. I could pull, I need the 15s there. I could take the 1 out of there. I want to keep the block because I need the block so I can max out my blocks. I bought a supporter pack just so I have points to buy a character slot. You know what that means? Another hundo on the pile. Cannibalistic, right? All right, that might work. Still burns a lot, but that's much better. Still running too bad because I can't execute. See, I won't be able to execute with auto exertion. Like I said, I got to start messing around with the build. So mana reservation right here. 8% mana reserve. I also grabbed sovereignty with an anoint. So I have an anoint right there. And then if you go for reservations, that's stance skills. This one is 12 reservation on efficiency of skills. So I could try. This one was longer to get to. That's why I went with this one because it was right there. Cannibalistic, right? Yeah, because I'm not doing it up there. Thank you. I was an idiot. I couldn't even think about it. That will clear it up. That will clear it up. But that takes me all the way up to 99. Beta and arrogance are POB beta and arrogance are bugged. Had to do math. So now I got to do some adjustments to try to get myself to where I need to be. So had to pull some damage out somewhere. No, as I want to keep that. Let me pull this out. That takes me to 119. And it just all this did was it allowed me to get to my maximum a lot easier. I could pull that out and put that into the gear, but that's gonna put my gear at a very costly. Yeah, because I'm already pushing gear. I don't have anything on my rings, so that's good. I can add stuff to the rings, and I don't have a belt in yet, so that'll work. So I could pull these 2 points out, and that gets me to 119. And then let's see here. Is there any other pathing efficiencies I can get to? Survivor at heart. You looked at the POB. What'd you find out on the pathing? Bad, good? I could pull the 2 points from here and just get rid of this. One of the configurations. So I can get rid of that. I'll lose about 30,000 points. That'll get me to 117, which is 95. That would actually work. Yep. Not enough points. Not enough points. You can gain a point by going right to the dex nodes, but you'd lose about 300 life from lost strength and 6% life node. What do you mean? Oh, going this route? Going this way? Instead of coming, go this route. 1, 2, and then save. 1, 2. No. Oh, that's when I had the jewel slot. Oh, okay, gotcha. So when I had the jewel slot, you were saying I could have saved. I'm pressed for points. Yes, I am. I'm pressed for points because I'm trying to bring it down so that it's about 95. Okay, so usually I go around about 95. Yeah, you can send a link. Always send a link, man. Always. When we're in the build mode, you can send links. It's fine. I have no qualms, questions, or issues with people sending links to POBs and stuff like that, because that's what we're here doing. Is we're here just looking at POBs, seeing what we can do. Ooh, yeah, that does take me down by a good amount. But you're right, it does allow me to keep that. No, that's not absolution. This is not absolution. Yeah, from the attack speed, the damage would go up. Yep, you are right on that. I could always pick up the attack speed on pieces of gear, but you're right. Attack speed will make it go up by damage. I don't think it's worth it. It's bad enough that the reason why, and I'll tell you the reason why. This is the reason why. Because if you look at the calculations and you look at the leech, I'm going to get 1,358 back per. But another problem is this: I won't be recovering. I have no potions I can use for recover. I have to leech. If I don't leech, I die. Let me look at this real quick. Let's see what we got here. Don't save, new, import. I'd rather have that 300 points of health is what I'm saying. Okay, so you're doing leap slam groundbreaking. Only a 5 link right now. Okay. Okay, so let's see what we got. What we got. So you're gonna be leap slamming doing your damage is what I'm gaining. I'm gathering from this is you're gonna be a leap slammer. Boom, 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 boom. Kill. Jump around, killing people. All right. So let's see what we got. We got 4,000 health. 22. Yeah, you swapping any? Got a question. What are you running? I don't see what you need. Perforated butt. I don't see what you need. So you got to remember that physical damage reduction and stuff like that. with you see with your effective hit pool or your damage, even though you're maxed out on your thing, your effective hit pool is kind of bad. You have very bad mitigation. Are you where's your guard skill? Okay, so what guard? You got molten shell. Yeah, so did you want to take? Yeah, so if you're going to be running light, like I'm running light, that's what I'm calling myself, running light. My hit points aren't that great, okay? I'm in the 5,000s, but my hit points suck. And I have pretty good mitigation on mine. You need to get endurance points. You need to get endurance points. You got to generate some endurance points somewhere. I don't know exactly how you're going to do it. See, I see you got this for endurance. Hold up. What are you running over here? You do you generate endurance points from on this? Oh, you're enduring it from skills, Sarah. Hold up. Where you gotta be, where are you pulling your endurance coins? Warlord's mark. Ah, okay. Okay, got it. Okay. All right, man, you gotta keep those endurance points. And you're light, so I would actually try to get endurance here if you can. Wow. You got so many points that you really, oh. That's for your rage and your attack speed. Is what do I sacrifice? I know. That's why I was like, ooh. I was like, ooh, you got a lot. You really can't sacrifice too much. I mean, even if you sacrifice these 8, you can sacrifice those 8, but that takes your resistance from 84. They might be pricey this league. Ah, true, but I can use anything. I can use anything on my build, Survivor. And the pathing, yeah, we can look at the pathing and everything like that. There are some pathing changes that we could look at to do. Yeah, they're gonna be expensive. Melee weapons are gonna be expensive. Hold up a second. I'm gonna go back real quick and look. So I have a tree that's separate to this too. Okay, cool. Let me tell Survivor. What I'm gonna do is, because I'm using the Varanstros, I can use this one or the claw and dagger one or any. I have options. I have options. I don't necessarily need that particular ones. I can kind of work it through different ones. Yes, they're going to be expensive, but I don't think they're going to be too hard to get. I should be able to get them. Let's put it like that. Because I can do any one of the clusters. I can go ahead and pull in the other cluster, which is, so that was sword and axe. I can do mason staff, not mason staff, axe and sword. I can do claw, and where's the other one? Claw and dagger. And then change the and do martial prowess there like that. So it doesn't matter either one, because I'm double dipping on the claw and dagger or the sword and axe. So I double dip on both of those. Now let me go back to my mans real quick. Oh. Because I really don't see. Hold up, let me look at that. Awe and terror. Hold on, let me pull that up. I haven't seen that one. I haven't seen that one. Awe and terror. Is that it? There you go. Awe and terror. Banners also cause killed enemies to have a 20% chance to explode during dealing a tenth of their life as physical damage. Well, hey, that could be good. That could be good. Problem is you got to drop your banner all the time. When you used to be able to carry a banner, that was great. So what you would have to do is jump in, drop your banner, then jump around to blow things up, and then pick your banner back up and come and move around. That I don't think is a very awesome play style. Be like, boom, 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 boom. Drop my banner. Boom, boom, boom. Everybody dies. Pick my banner up. Go to the next location. Drop my banner. Blow things up. Pick my banner up. Go to the next location. Yeah, that's kind of cumbersome. Kind of cumbersome. So I can see where you were like, yeah, I might get rid of that. Now this banner also maims enemies. Now that might be awesome. Check the other banner nodes. Banners increased area, increased there. Let me go ahead and see the other banner. Okay. Valor gained. Increased duration. Gain endurance charges when you consume maximum valor to place a banner. Gain frenzy charges when you consume maximum valor to place a banner. That's actually pretty good. Then yeah, that's actually pretty good there too. You can get valor from war cries. Increased aura. Banners have a 15 aura. Banners also have 5 grant 5 elemental resistance to all you and your allies. Banners also cause enemies to take increased damage. That's pretty good. This is planned carry for 2-man. Hold up a second. Let's look at this. Let's look at this. See what we got here. Molten Striker Zenith. Ooh. Somebody's a little ambitious. I want that large wheel to the right, but I don't have the points to take it. Oh, I understand, dude. I don't have points to take anything I want. All right, so yeah. So I got issues. This got to be a configuration thing, isn't it? Yes, it is. Got to be. No, it's not. That's just for chaos. Why in the world are you so high on resistances? What did you do? That's expected. That's your starter expected day 2. Party tab. Oh, okay. Hold up. Party tab. Party. Oh, he got an aura bot. I hate you. Well, I don't really need that much. Just get me an aura bot and I can just run everything I need. I got him. The gloves. Check his gloves. Hold on, hold on. Let me check his gloves. Let me check his gloves. All right. Suppress, non-vol strike, attack speed. Wow, dude, come on. Come on. Here's the aura bot. Give me a second. I'll check the aura bot in just a second. Let me get. So this is what you're planning on running. You and so it's gonna be you and it's gonna be you and Evan running. That's what it sounds like. It sounds like you and Evan are gonna be running a 2-man rotation. This is gonna be the damage dealer. This is gonna be the damage dealer. And the other one is gonna be the aura bot. Hold up, I missed something. I can't believe they won't nerf Zenith to death. It's #1 by a lot. Okay, got it. Why do you have spell suppression? Because, it's just the way it is. Okay, so let's go ahead and see what his aura bot looks like. His aura bot looks like the following. Import. And Gankenstein, welcome to the party. Oh, Molten Striker Zenith. Oh, go back. Let me go back. Hold up. I'll pull it back up. Give me a second. Okay, so his skill, Molten Striker Zenith. Every 5th attack projectile deals 1,000 more damage with hits and ailments. And with an aura bot, that's actually pretty nice. Because you're gonna have haste. You're gonna have that haste, and that haste is gonna do it for you. At the end of the day, it's still Molten Strike. Are you? Hey, that sounds like you're a little salty about a Molten Strike there, sir. Herb, it sounds a little salty. Hey, I did get my, with all the modifications, I should be able to look at my Absolution build and get that taken care of. It was quite good. All right, so what we got here? We got efficiencies. Oh, and he's starting off with a Scion too. Mana reservations. Nice. Chaos inoculation. Regeneration goes to energy shield. That's actually pretty nice. Let's look at the gear. Let's look at the gear. Let's look at your gear. Bottom part of the tree has mana reservation nodes, so it's worth specking down there now. Okay, so he got a bluebonic trail. So that's a good one. That means you get rid of corpses. Jinx Juju. The increased effects of the auras. That's actually pretty good. I like this. This is actually kind of funny. I like this. This is actually kind of funny. Would it probably have a lot less ES? Too good for get day 2? Okay, I can see that. Oh wow, yeah. I see what you mean. I see what you mean. That's 43 straight, 40, 44, and 16 increased maximum energy shield. They're supposed to be in your item upgrade slot, so so you need no, that's in game. Never mind. So you must have a different you have a different build that you carry that other stuff in. Oh well, see, hey, are we dead yet? That means you have to do it. There's a drop down at the top. Budget. Yeah, that's budget. This is upgrades. You only have 2 rings. You don't have another ring that would be usable. And then you got in game, which in game, that's the in game rings and everything like that, which gonna gives you 6,000. Oh yeah, I know you're doing zerking. I know you're doing a zerker, but I'm just saying, you're saying nobody's playing. I mean, you need to play one then. So this is actually pretty good. I mean, I could never I could never do it. Got upgrade. Yes, you got upgrades. Oh, you mean talk? Oh, yeah. You. Oh, so in other words, I'm sorry. Yeah, I see what you're saying. Do upgrades for upgrades. Okay, that's what you're saying. Do upgrades for upgrades, which gives you 4, 8, etc. And then you're saying when you do in game, go to in game and switch it in here, which gives you 8,000. Ah, okay, and 42,000 evasion. Ah, that's good. That's actually good. Let me get yours, Ferb. Give me a second. Let me get those suggestions. But that's actually pretty. Oh, whoa. Hold up. What in the heck are you using? Voices. Ah, okay. So are you gonna be running Simulacrum, right? To get those voices? One minute, 20-second map clears, including boss kills. Got no time to wait for chieftain damage. Hey, are we dead yet? You remember the other day? Remember when we were sitting there and we were talking about using Power Siphon and trying to do the Power Siphon General Cry stuff, that won't work. Power Siphon won't work. We still need to use something else. And it's because General's Cry only supports melee. It'll support melee attacks, and Power Siphon won't do it. Okay, so let me get on to this leap slam ground breaking. What did you make changes to on this Ferb? Oh, you got rid of the banner stuff. That's what it did. Got rid of, oh, and you increased his health. That's actually good. Yeah, I see it. You got out of the banners. Yep. Since the new support is busted. That's actually a pretty nice configuration. I still feel that he needs some better configuration for his I don't like that mitigation just seems bad. I don't know why. Why does his mitigation seem so bad? It's a Zerker? It's a glass cannon? That might be the truth, but I just you plant your mana, you go up. That's a good thing. That's a good one. Like, it's nothing real bad on it, from what I can tell. It looks like the configuration's okay. Not with Vol Pack being back. Yeah, I can understand that. Well, see, the one problem with Vol Pack, and that's my only concern with Vol Pack right now, is you can't use Blast. It is risky, but it is awesome as long as you're attacking, you're good. As long as you're attacking, you're good. You won't die. But you got to make sure you're attacking. So, just not great in my opinion. That's true. More of a strike skill thing. That's true. That's true. So when I used to run Vol Pack, I used to be able to do a lot. Yeah, I'm putting on lotion because my hands just are so dry. You guys just got to make sure you're attacking. That's pretty much. I used to use Reeve when I had Reeve and Vol Pack. And the reason why I had Reeve is because you can get Reeve to kind of hit the screen. And as long as you're hitting the screen, you're good. I had a problem running Vol Pack and running Viper Strike because I was running Viper Strike and Vol Pack, and I had to switch over to get myself Ancestral, Ancestral Might or whichever the Ancestral one is. Hold up, let me think. Skill. And so I could hit multiple people. It's not Ancestral Call. That's what it is called. Ancestral Call. So I had to get that so I could hit multiple people. because what was going on was I would, here's the enemy. The enemy would be here. I would whirling blade to the point where I'm not actually able to hit the enemy. It'd just be right outside my range. And then the enemy would just, and I'd fall over because I was swinging and not hitting him. So I had to get Ancestral Call so that even if I'm here and my attack range was just a little too short, Ancestral Call gave me that extra reach to hit him so I wouldn't die. Yeah, the troubles of playing Path of Exile. The troubles of playing Path of Exile. But yeah, the Leaf Slam that looks good. Looks like it'll cut through. You got a pretty good thing. So this is why I'm 102 movement speed with my Lacerate build. 102 movement speed, and I'm trying to figure out some stuff. Actually, I lost some hit points. Is regen the same as recovery? And no, regen is different. Regen is different. So if I did this, oh, maybe they do count it as recovery. I thought regen was separate. Hold on, let's go to the wiki and find out for sure. Let's go to the wiki. Regen. Regeneration. Regeneration is a form of recovery. No, you can't. It's a form of recovery. Regeneration is a form of recovery. So you got no flasks. You got no flasks, no regen. If you ain't leeching, you're dying. The way the wording go for all pack is, you get no recovery. No recovery. And recovery yes, you're only leeching while you're attacking. So you only leech when you hit something. That's pretty much what it is. You only leech when you hit something. Now, where the problem comes in is you can't get any other life recovered on anything. Well, also another thing we can look at is in here. Hold up for a second. So, keystones changes the function, naturally changes the return, and can be still functional. Let's go to the next one. How will the new Vol pack work with Slayer Leech? We already knew that Overleech is a separate thing, and because Overleech is not considered recovery, you got the Overleech. So just that's what this thing says, I believe. This one is the one that's terrible. Overkill damage leech from endless hunger is assigned damage kill the monster, so it's allocated must instant with melee kills. Normal leech, but over other kills it's worth nothing. Overkill leech is a separate instance of leech from the hits leech, which can be quite advantageous with the Vol pack. Once I'm 95 or so, it will be time to go for things like Venom Gyre or other melee skills with range aspect. Yeah, so this, you know. Oh, they put that in there twice. Yeah, leech is leech. Range leech or melee leech. The thing is, way Vol pack is written. Vol pack. This is not updated. Where's the, let's go back to POB. The way it's written, cannot recover life other than from leech. Life leech from melee damage is instant. So you can have range leech and still be okay. It's the melee leech is going to be instant. Range leech is going to be different. That'll be normal leech. So in all actuality, you could do something like this. You could do this, which is what's that X? There you go. You could do that. If you did this and you were running, you would actually get the Nova would be if you were leech, if you had leech configuration, the Nova would give you regular leech back while the other ones wouldn't. So if you did something, let's just say ground slam. And let's go with duelist, gladiator. And let's just grab Vol and Vol, boom, boom. We should be able to see the calculations. So Bone Nova, as you can see, would have a leech rate, and it wouldn't be instant versus Ground Slam. Instant leech 18.4. A Bone Nova should have no instant leech. See, there's no instant leech off the range, but there's instant leech off the physical melee attack. Okay, hold up. Are we dead yet? You are asking, can you leech off worms from the worm flask? I don't think you can. Oh, now if you were a Slayer, you probably could. Let's just be honest. What's the name of that thing? Unique flasks. I don't know the name of it. I use it all the time, but that's just go withering jar. That's it. This song is called Sunrise. Sunrise by More Plastic and Halvorsen. Withering worms. Listen to monsters that drop blah blah extensive da da. Can you leech off of them? You could over leech off of them, but I don't think you would be able to leech off of them. Tank or die. Oh man. But yeah, I could see being like a slayer. Being a slayer. I could see being like a slayer and doing oh, Scott, cancel. No. Continue. Doing like a slayer, then doing like something with the bone nova. So like, let's figure out what this does. When you hit a bleeding enemy. Okay, so you could do, So what if we did like this guy's doing all these different builds? No. I am thinking of different things that could be utilized with the new mechanics. The builds that I'm running where this eventually ends. You are correct. It's eventually going to end right here. Absolution. Chains of command. Lacerates what I'm starting with. Ferb so knows me. He knows me well. He knows me well. I do think up a lot of different builds. I'm not gonna deny. I do think up a lot of different builds. So what I'm trying to think about right now, this is what I'm thinking, is 99 win. Yeah, next week, man. Next week, 99. So good gosh. I'm addicted. I understand. So if you did a Slayer, let's just think about this. If you did a Slayer and you did, let's say, Whirlwind, Cyclone, you could do a Slayer Cyclone using the Unatol's axe. to get that nice, beautiful, bone nova. And if you get 100% bone, what's the bone nova configuration? Hold up. Let's just look at this. This might actually be interesting. That's the one, right? Yeah, that's the one. So bone nova, does it have a cooldown? Cast time is a second. Cooldown is a half a second. So it'll fire off every twice a second. So let's just look at this. Let's think about this. You could do a what's up, Sheepus? How's it going? We're just considering right now what we're doing is we're considering what we would do if we were running a Slayer. So the Slayer, we could do the Slayer, the Bone Nova does this. It kicks out and hits things. So one of the things that we found out about what we're planning on playing is that there is going to be an issue. I'm pretending like I'm not. Look, I am going Gladiator, you guys. Y'all keep on messing with me. I'm going Gladiator. I can't help it if I end up with Absolution, but I'm going Gladiator first. Y'all don't understand. I play other builds. I do. Just because I have an Absolution build every league doesn't mean I'm gonna play Absolution. It just happens to show up. Absolution just happens to show up. Absolution Gladiator. You know, I thought about it too. I did. I'm so terrible. I did think about trying to put an Absolution or minion build on a Gladiator. Please explain the synergy. I did stick it out real bad on the cast on crit shadow build. I did cast on that ball lightning one. It's so bad. It was so bad. Okay, so the synergy behind that. Okay, let's go ahead and let's work this synergy out. You want to know how you do it? I give you an Absolution Gladiator. I'm gonna go ahead and break this down for you. So you would yes, you could do a retaliation Gladiator. That's not where the problem where I would do. Okay, so this is what I would do. I would go this route. I would actually go with this, and that, or maybe that, and then go that route. And the reason why, this is the synergy. If I was doing a Absolution Gladiator, you would need to have something, you would have to make sure you do bleed, right? And so since I'm going to be executing and doing bleed on a regular basis, why not do Reaper? So you would do a summon Reaper configuration, and then you would have to actually make your way up from here, through here, up through here. You would grab this. You'd go up here like this, and you would go that route. This. And that would just be the basis. That'd be the basic start of your configuration. And so the reason why you would do most of this is so okay. So if we did this, we know we would have minion damage increases right there, right? So 247. So you would have 247 minion damage increases. You would get oh, you're struggling. Why are you struggling? You shouldn't struggle. Constitution in the middle there. Hold up. What do you mean going to Constitution in the middle? What do you mean? Oh, go through here and pick up this one like this instead of going their other route? Perfect ground slam? No. With skill duration. Yep. Okay, I see what you mean because you are doing absolution, so you are correct. We could do this, go this route, pull some points out of, and we can pick up two like that. We can go ahead and pull some points out of here. And then go over here to skill duration, get that increased skill duration there. Since we ain't gonna get it any other place. And then the PoE dilemma, so many fun options that are uber viable. Necro Aegis, cause you don't need shield personally. You get like 50 from shield regardless of what is on the shield. That's true. Necromancer's Aegis. So usually I go this route. And make sure I grab that. Okay. But I would still need an attack. Some type of an attack to make sure that it bleeds. So I would go, you could do lacerate and see if you can get a good 100% bleed. Because what you want is you want to make sure you're bleeding. Nope. You want to make sure, you want to make sure you get bleed. Absolution. Oh, yeah, never mind. We're doing absolution. That's right. So absolution would do your damage, and it would generate minions. Ooh, absolution and summon. Oh, yes. I got it. So what we do is we would do this. We would do absolution with summon phantasms. Oh, come on. I hit the wrong one. And it froze. Come on. Summon phantasms. Gotta make sure we get summon phantasms, right? Yes, it's a physical. It's a physical skill. 50%, 50% physical. It only converts like 50%. So you have some physical. And then what's your chance on bleed? Bleed minions are gonna suck, actually. Bleed minions are gonna suck, just FYI. But we can get so the default attack, whoa, it won't work. It won't work. It won't work. True, but this won't work. And I'm gonna tell you the reason why is because the absolution will not pick up bleed. Because the absolution is a spell. And this only does attacks. So having that in there won't even do anything. We're gonna have to rethink this. We almost had it. We almost had it. We were going down the evil path. we were going down that evil path. We almost had it. Death Aura triggered with Death Oath's unique body armor now deals 1,000 base chaos damage per second. Yes. So the one good thing about that is the following. You remember if you ran that, and you can actually do chaos inoculation with that. And because of the new gear pieces, you can do chaos inoculation, run Death Oath, because if you think about it, Death Oath always, the problem with Death Oath was if you tried to do chaos inoculation, you really had to go real deep and real heavy in the energy shield area, right? Well, now you got all that pieces of gear that you can use. Yeah, you can pull it, you can unplug it now. Yeah, you can unplug it now. I'll go ahead and I'll ground the ground beef and put it in there and everything like that. Sorry, I'm in the middle. Yeah, I forgot about it. I was down here.
I want to burn. I'll still eat
it. Yeah, no. Just take it down. Just take it down. Thank you. So what I was saying was, with the new gear pieces, you got the new gear pieces that are going to have really good. So like say helmet, energy shield. Where is it? Helmet, energy shield. Hubris used to be the highest, right? Now you're going to have those new pieces of gear that are going to have a higher rate. So 120, that was like, I saw like 120, 130 or something like that for a helmet. And better quality scaling, yeah. So now you could sit there and you could do that, put the chaos inoculation in place, get a really high energy shield configuration, and pretty much do really good damage. You could sit there and be like Death Aura, and then you'd be like, hey, I'm gonna go ahead and put this in the body armor. And then be like Death Aura gems, and then be like go back into the browser, be like, okay, Death's Oath. It's not affected by these at all. So then what we got to do is we got to just find the things that will work with it. It is not colored for Death Aura, and Death Aura is a high strength requirement. Blah blah, whatever. So this got changed to 1,000. So this is what I was looking for right here. So we can get efficacy support. We get efficacy support, increased area of effect, concentrated effect, void manipulation. Hey, this would actually be good. Item rarity support. Item rarity support. So you can just run around and so that's actually a pretty good one. Yeah, I mean, I don't know exactly how much damage we could actually get out of it, but we could probably get some pretty good damage out of it just walking around and killing stuff. Because concentrated effect, void, efficacy, what was it? Increased area of effect. Item rarity. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3, 4, 5. Gotta get something else. Were you able to double stack Void Awakened in the other one? I remember you used to be able to stack like an Awakened gem and the regular gem to get something, but it was only worked on one gem. I remember there was a bug or something like that. I just forgot which one it was. Because it was tagged differently. Is it this one? Can somebody remind me if you can stack the void manipulation and the awakened void manipulation together? Cannot. Okay. There was one that was bugged that allows you to do it, but I just don't remember which one it was. Okay, no problem. So I'd run this over here in the shadow area. And then what are we gonna do? We're gonna, since we want the energy shield. And then what we want is we want to make sure we got chaos. Get every chaos thing we can get. Get that damage over time. Yeah, even though we're not using the bow, we would do that. And then we got to make sure we get this one and that one. Not that one. Not that one. Get that one. Not that one. Might have to do this one. Might have to go up here. Cause that way you can get the get this one, the Withering Presence and Profane Bloom. And then walk through stuff. Swift Affliction and Conk and Life Tap. Oh yeah, you could do Life Tap to get the duration increase and then do Swift Affliction on top of that, I think. Something like that. Life Tap. Swift Affliction. There you go. Life Tap, Swift Affliction. And AOE. So there you go. Now we got that. Now we got 13K. Yes. And then we got to go ahead and change this up because we definitely don't have this. We don't want this. We want to go Witch. Continue. And then we want to go Occultist. And we want to go back up here and then we want to go ahead and go back through this thing again. That ain't gonna work. We gotta do right here. Bloop, bloop. And we want to go over here. Bloop, bloop. Gotta get that Chaos Inoculation. We ain't looking for poison. Gotta go here, here. Grab all these little nodes there. That works for chaos. It's damage over time. So now we look for the damage over time nodes. Nope. Damage over time multiplier there. That's 18K. It ain't looking good. It ain't looking good. Damage output isn't where I need it to be. Oh, don't forget we gotta get the bow no matter what. This is with poison. Won't work. Won't work. Won't work. It's not an ailment. Uh-oh, that's all we got, 25K. That's all we got, 25K. That's without doing gear pieces and things like that, so it won't work. Oh, we'd have to do something else for damage and stuff like that, because we won't be able to get any more damage because this doesn't hit. So this is just like a useless configuration here. And then this one, also, you now can apply delirium warps to T17s. Oh, that's gonna get crazy. That's gonna be crazy. All right, so we finished with that. Let's go back to our normal go back to our normal situations. Screwed up something. I think I took some strength out somewhere. Oh yeah, I took some points out because I needed to try to get it lower. That's right. That gets me back up to 5,000, which is good, but it's not good. It's not exactly wonderful. Regenerate life doesn't help me at all. Wish that actually did anything for me. What I can do is do that to give myself a little bit more health. Yeah, I gotta keep myself in the 5,000 range or I'm gonna be dead like that. Okay, that's it. I'm stopped messing with that one. Now, what we need is we need to find a gimmicky build that will be good to play. And I just can't think of anything. Now that bone, that Slayer did sound kind of fun. That Slayer. Doing a Slayer. Anything melee. I know. I'm trying to figure out something. Like the Slayer sounds like it would be awesome. Okay, if we could do a Slayer, I just don't know what. Like, can we do Rage Vortex? once I've been messing with you, you can get a lot of mini damages on its blade flurry, but it's the same problem as molten strike. It's still blade flurry. Got it. So if I was doing this, what would I do? Let me look at this. Global accuracy. Okay, so let's go do this. If we did this, that could give us more thing. This would be good, but I think that one would be better. So no physical reflect. And then the rage vortex. Okay, so that's gonna takes health to execute, right? So we know I go this route automatically just because. Two-handed weapons, that's what we want. Let's go that route. I don't know. I think Rage Vortex would be nice. If we can get Rage Vortex. Chance to bleed. We got 80% right there. So we got to get 15 more percent chance to bleed, where we can pick up anywhere. We can pick it up over here, that's what we do, is we pick it up over here. That gives us 100% bleed chance. And with that, that'll give us that's it. That's all we need. We don't need no more. I don't know enough about Rage Vortex. I'm gonna have to go and learn about Rage Vortex. That's where my problem is. I can learn about Rage Vortex, and hold up. Let's look. We sitting here just, building builds. Let's make sure we make the best build we can build for people. Rage Vortex, there we go. Because the Zerk mechanics apply to entire attacks, Rage Vortex benefits from war cries through its entire duration. For example, Intimidate Cry will double damage for the entire Rage Storm. Ooh. Will continue to move in the direction it is used in until it either expires or collides with an impassable terrain. What does Rage Vortex look like? Does anybody remember what Rage Vortex looks like? Let's do this. POE Rage Vortex. I have never seen it. So Let's go ahead and see what Rage Vortex looks like. Looks like interesting. Okay, it looks like his Rage Vortex is nothing but a steal on my favorite build, which is Blade Vortex. Hold up. They're trying to steal my build. That's all that is. So is this supposed to be Rage Vortex? No, this ain't Rage Vortex. This is that one sword. Where's Rage Vortex? Hey, Rage Vortex of Berserker. That's it. That'll work. I just need to know what it's doing. Is that Rage Vortex? That's nothing but burst. That's nothing but doggone Blade Storm. That's Blade Storm with Rage. I feel robbed. I feel robbed. Look at this. Look at this. That's nothing but Blade Storm with Rage. I'm so not happy with this. I'm so not happy with this. This is appalling. This is appalling that they actually did that. This is appalling. I'm upset now. I know what Rage Vortex looks like, and I'm upset. And you wanna know why I'm upset? Because Rage Vortex does more damage than my than Blade Storm. That's the reason why. It does more damage than Blade Storm. I am so not happy. What's up, Drunken Panda? How's it going? We're just sitting there messing around. I've kind of got my builds that I'm going to be running for the league, which is going to be Absolution, Chain of Command, and Lacerate. And so I was sitting there trying to figure something else to play. Can I ask a favor? Yeah, sure. What's the favor? What's the favor? Everybody in here will be glad to help you out with your favor. Unless it's the favor is for me to go to sleep, then they probably won't be wanting me to do that. Can you see Skill Gem and POB for War Banner and see if it's changed? Okay. That's not a problem. Let's look. Defiance Banner. Yep. Looks like it's changed. I don't see a reservation. Which one are you looking for? War Banner. Oh, sorry, you said War Banner. I mean, War Banner. Nope, cost mana 19, so it hasn't changed. Well, hold up. Cost, it says cost 19. Why does it say cost 19? It's not reserving anything. Is it cost that to drop it? What the heck? It looks like it's bugged, Drunken Panda. Looks like it's bugged because it's saying it's a 19 mana usage. Oh, it's a carrier creates a banner, blah blah. Gain stages, casting a skill places a banner, ending the mana reservation. Once placed, it becomes a powerful stage. You can have blah blah blah. So something's not exactly right. Cause it does say mana cost to place it. That ends the mana reservation. It's not reserving though. That's the thing. So let's just say I've got my Templar and I'm running my Templar. Boom, boom, whatever. Cancel. And I go over to, where is it? It's over here somewhere. Our reservation thing. There we go. Nope, that ain't it. Is that it? No, that ain't it. This is the one. So I do this. total mana, but it's not reserving anything when I put it in. It just says cost. Yeah, banners are free, but okay, so the reason why we were asking is because of this. So banner, you look at Dread banner, and they're saying that they're free, right? The Defiance banner shows no mana usage. See what I mean? But the War banner shows the mana usage when it's enabled. No, I'm using the updated one that they just pushed out, 244. Not 244 beta. I'm using a 244, which is the most recent one that they pushed out. This is the official one that they pushed, not the beta one. I turned the beta off, I think. Yep, I turned beta off. Yeah, the skill detail wasn't updated, but it's still kind of picking up some of the things that, like, it's picking up this 19 mana, which it shouldn't. That's what it's not reserving mana. So Drunken Panda, you should be good that it's not reserving anything, but so I'm a little bit irritated. And the reason why I'm irritated is because Rage Vortex is better than Blade Storm, and Blade Storm is not as good as it should be. Just pointing that out. So you're using 244.1? Did they come out? Oh, 244.1. Uh-oh, 244.1 update. So this is what happened. Fixed crashes with the Perfect Agony. Removed more fire damage line from Herald of Ash description, and updated skill trees again. So we got to update. Don't save. All right, now let's try that again. Let's see what the skill get. Boom. And let's go with banners. War banner still shows it. Dread still shows it. Defiance doesn't show it. Just give it time, they'll fix it. Yes, it is wonderful for General Scribe. Be exact, we have an individual in the channel that is going to be playing with a starter, and their starter will be General Scribe Blade Storm. Yep. And I would like to say that I am so happy that this is the case, but I'm irritated because you have to use General Scribe to get it to work. That's not a good one. So you do Blade Storm, right? Do Blade Storm. General's Cry. Auto Exertion. Hey, Drunken Panda, thanks for the follow, man. Thanks for the very, very much for the follow. A very good start. Very good start. All right. Oh, no problem, man. I'm always here to help. I'm always here to help. We in this channel just like to play around and do things. Now, in this channel, I will say right off the bat, I already know what I'm playing. Okay, so I might be jumping around, discussing things and messing around with things, but I already know what I'm playing. I'm playing Lacerate for my Gladiator first. Then I'm going to be playing Yeah, I'm gonna have to say it because Ferb is gonna love it. I'm gonna be playing Absolution. Then something else. But that is probably what's gonna happen. Ferb. Hey, look, I'm gonna try to stay as long as I can away from Absolution, but Absolution is probably gonna get played, and especially since Absolution is going to be able to be really good. And the reason why is because of the following: we have Kalandra mirrors again, the reflections, Kalandra reflection, negative lightning with Doriana's prototype. If I could get my lightning resistance down to a negative 200, and you run a Doriana's prototype, and you run a doggone Absolution, oh, just destruction. And don't forget that we can now do certain things on our weapons now. So hold up, because we got some things we can do to the weapons still. That one guy is going to give us the ability to do. No, he's doing that other thing. He's doing that other thing. I was sitting there and I was thinking we had the ability to get that extra damage to Absolution, explicit on the thing. Yeah, 150 HP rings, going to be amazing. I just want negatives. I just want negative 80, negative 100. That's negative 80, negative 100 lightning resistance rings. I'll accept it. You want to get rid of it inside of the doggone POE trade site? Oh man, this ring is terrible. I will take it. The runic enchants, but aren't the runic enchants only going to be the things that you can get from that you normally get on uniques that you don't normally have? Because if you remember back two leagues back or something like that, you could get, like, there was a thing that you could get for like Absolution. It was like a little thing that you could get, and it was like a thing that you could get added to your weapon. And what is it? Let me go ahead and look. Let's go back to the browser because I can't even remember. Support it. What was it? I can't remember. And keep the enchants. Yeah. So for a while there was a thing that was only for this league, not this league, Sentinel League. It was 2 leagues back, and you could get certain effects that gave, like, Absolution does more, 150% more damage with blah, and it was like, oh, that was great, and that only came in that league. And since it only came with that league, they kind of put it in so you could get it to another time for usage, but now it's not usage. Now you don't have it. I forgot what it was called. Crucible, that's it. Crucible. The Crucible modifiers. And what I was sitting there and I was, that's why I was like, oh, we could do that. Then I thought about it. I was like, no, the runic thing isn't going to give us crucible enhancements. It's only going to give us the enhancements we get off of the, weapon skill tree. That's right. That's what it was. So it's not going to give us weapon skill tree stuff. It's going to give us things from uniques that we normally can't get on regular weapons. So it's going to give us things like, this is what it's going to give us. So unique swords. So sleep, severed in sleep. This might be available. That might be an available enchant to put on a regular weapon. These are just better versions of the heist harvest enchants we currently have. You think it's better? That's really? Hold up a second. Modifiers. Let's just say wands. Let's say wands. Synthesis. So heist. Scourge. Now they did say some of them would be very hard to put in place, right? So don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that I'm going to easily be able to throw those mods onto a weapon, but from what they said, see, crucible weapon, remember this is the crucible weapon stuff is what I like, and that was awesome back in the day. But what I believe they're saying is, from what they were talking about, you should be able to get things like this, which you normally can't get. You can actually rune enchant that on a reg. Yeah, because the runes are going to be rare. That's true. That's exactly what I think is going to happen. The runes are going to be rare, and as soon as you get them, you're going to be able to do things like, oh, I'm gonna put this on a wand instead of me having to have this. I'm gonna put it on a wand. And then you could do things like, I want this grant level 25 envy skill plus a +1 dominion, or like, all right, let's just say we get a +2 wand. Let's just be honest. If I could get envy on a +2 wand and put that on, let's say, put that on my chains of command build or something like that. That would be crazy good, because my chains of command build, my chains of command build is a poison build. So when we sit there and look at chains of command, the chains of command is a poison build, and it's doing 14 mil, right? That's what's severed in sleep. Here's the that's the current one. Okay, let's pull this up. Browsers. So this is what they're going to give us, nothing else. Okay, so maybe it's not as good as I thought it was going to be, because these don't look good to me. Hold up. If this is the enchants that they're going to give us from the runic, I am so disappointed. Oh no, these are the heist weapon enchants. Got it. Never mind. I got you. That's what you have in Heist. Yep. The new ones. These are the new ones for Heist? Hold up. Let's see what this is. Oh, what's up, man? Oh, not much. I'm downloading the update now on the Xbox. Nice. Is the update any good? What's the new update? Malintent. Okay, got it. Okay, so let me go ahead and let you know, I usually look at Twitch, but I actually caught what you were saying. The new league comes out Friday, so it looks wonderful. The new league looks amazing. It's gonna be lots of fun. Oh, got a ban. Hold for a second. Let me ban this guy. Ooh, sorry. Ban him. Got it. Thank you. Thanks for letting me know, Chade. Okay, so it looks amazing, but it doesn't come out till Friday. So that means you're gonna come out probably the week after. Don't they usually do week after? Oh yeah, that might be because they have started the specific ports. There are specific ports to like Xbox and to PlayStation 5. So before it used to be, hey, you're gonna have the old thing and it will work on your new stuff. But with the new thing, with that new update, that's gonna be a specific port to your console. So it's gonna be awesome. That's actually gonna be pretty nice. And so what that does also, just so you know, TM, is they're saying that it's gonna be better graphics because it's gonna be able to use the graphics of your machine. All right, so that's one thing to be very, very happy about. I think to be very happy about. All right, so these are the runes and these are the modifiers. Yeah, so check it out tonight. If it made a change to you're still in the old league. The old league doesn't start. Be exact. Give me a second. Let's when was the? Let me pull this up real quick. So before you decide to jump, let me tell you exactly when your stuff is going to be coming out. Because I don't want you to be sitting there and be like, oh, the new stuff is here. All right. Oh, it's going to be at the same time. Oh, it's going to be at the same time. Yeah, I know. I just wanted to pull it up so that, because usually they give you the date of when it starts and when you get yours. So I wanted to make sure you saw when you get yours so that you won't be like, okay, he said Friday, I get on Friday and it's not there. I just wanted to make sure you were good. So you're good. It's going to be on the 26th. That's when you're going to get we're dropping at the same time. It looks like we're dropping at the same time. So that's actually pretty nice. So Friday, 3 days, 16 hours from now, 3 days, 16 hours from now. It's going to be pretty cool. Can you build houses? Okay, so yes, you can do houses, but they're going to be their houses. Okay, so it's going to be like you walk over and I need to make a smithy. The smithy is always going to be in the same location. And then when you upgrade the smithy will be upgraded and it will change the graphics. And so you're going to build your city. They already have all the different upgrades, but you're going to build your city by taking gold, getting all the other things, and you're going to build your city up, and you're going to be able to get a lot of things from that through the city. I'm king of this town. I want my own mansion. So, got a quick question. These look interesting. But this can't be all of them. This can't be all of them. This is a Discord time set. Oh, I'm only low level. I think I started over. That's okay. That's okay. So the game is fun though. Yes. So be aware, Tim. This is one thing you got to be aware of. When they do these leagues, it's always a start over. It is always a start over. And the reason why is because now don't get me wrong, you can stay in the standard league. Now standard league will not get you the bells and whistles. Have you played PoE before? Yes, I have played PoE before. Username 11234321. I have played PoE before, and it's a lot of fun. But Tim, back to what I was saying. You can either stay in standard league, which won't get you the cool bells and whistles that comes from this league release. And so, can you tame animals on the update? No taming animals on the update. I would love to have a tamer. I would love to have a tamer type person or player type thing, but it's not there. Okay, so these are the ones that they know of. Hopefully there'll be more. I really don't think that this can't be all the ones that they're going to give us, is it? So there's only inside of PoE, there's only what's it called? There's only summoners, and summoners are the summoners are the ones that have a certain type of animal, or not animal, certain type of minion. And the minions, now you can pick up a minion that looks like an animal. No, there's no new class that you can play as. They made modifications to the powers, but there's no new classes you can play as. Okay, let me see this real quick, see what he said. Oh, I gotta go ahead and ban that person. Thank you, you're banned. All right, so there's 100 crafts. Okay. Yep. And I hope that they do have more, because these aren't enough for me. That's not enough for me. Because the one they're saying that a lot of these, like this one right here, I know comes from a particular item. Yeah. So what I want is, like I was telling somebody else, I want this one. Where is it? I want to get this one. If I can get Grant level 25 Envy and put that on a +1/+1 wand, then that'd be awesome. You live on Twitch as well now? Well, nice. Yes, I am on Twitch. I started on Twitch a long time ago and everything like that. Somebody told me I should actually start doing Twitch and doing a YouTube, because when they did the I don't know, TOS change or whatever you want to call it, terms of service change, they were like, oh, well, you can now dual stream and you were not going to get in trouble. So what I do is I still Twitch, but I send it off to YouTube as well. New weapons, nice for new update. That's cool. Yep. It'd be the first time Envy has always and only been on Severed. I know, and that would be awesome. Is if I could get the rune to put that on a wand and get +2/+2 wand plus that, and add that to any of my to any build, that would be awesome. Noel's Amulet has it too, just level 15. That's right. Any one of them, MV25 or MV15 would be awesome. That would be a great thing. You could actually do both. Are you making Path of Exile 2 in the near future? Path of Exile 2, I'm not in the beta. I'm not in the beta, not in the so I don't have a beta access or anything like that. When Path of Exile 2 does come out, yes, I should be playing it, Tim. I expected we'll get some sort of preview, but the actual mod values and such will have to be determined from the patch. That's true. So, but this is what I'm talking about. They got a lot of different things. like you and your nearby enemies have 30% increased item rarity. Why put it on that? I could throw it on something else now. Things like that. Is this game going to be crossplay with now with PC? No, it's not going to be crossplay at this time. I don't know if that. I think PoE 2 is going to be crossplay. Maybe. Y'all remember if they said it's going to be crossplay for PoE 2? I don't remember for sure. Don't take me for 100% on that one. I would love for crossplay to be in PoE 2, but I can't guarantee it. So I'm not going to give information on PoE 2 that I don't know. I think I'm correct too, Ferb, but I'm not 100%. I'm not 100%. Now, it's only on Xbox. Yeah, well, see, no, I'm just saying, if it does crossplay, you would love it. Now, one of the things that we got to remember, guys, about PoE 2 is PoE 2 changes the gameplay. Okay, so Path of Exile 1 is more of the old school ARPG action role-playing game configuration. If you've ever looked at No Rest for the Wicked, that is pretty much what is, I think that's what PoE 2 is going to be more like. Figured out why I had so much amount of defenses in my POB from earlier. It was set to taking on its series Fire Blast. Now it's 40K. Oh, let me see what you send a new link. Send a new link, El Chade. We'll look at it real quick. We'll look at it. But hey, so what I was saying was, if I can get rid of the severed with sleep and add some other stuff, oh, damage could be so good. But No Rest for the Wicked is more. You got to dodge, you got to block. You got to do those things. PoE 2 is going to be more like that. Just in case anybody who doesn't realize from the gameplay, the gameplay is going to be more active than it is in PoE 1. What's the patch notes for the upgrade patch? I don't know which one you got, but the patch notes, since El Chade is not sending me his link, the patch notes are here. And there are a lot of changes. And those changes are as follows. Melee has become huge. And I'm gonna show you something real quick. This is the melee skill configuration, and they're changing the values. So like Lacerate used to have 154 base value from the of your base, has now become 393 of your base. They have boosted a lot of melee. So melee's king right now. Melee's gonna be king, and you're gonna want to try to use melee if you can, because it ain't gonna last long. It's not gonna last long. I don't know if you remember, I don't know how long you've been playing PoE, but PoE, if you remember back years ago, or maybe a year or so ago, they redid melee, and they made melee really strong because slams were like the biggest thing. And they stopped it. It was like, oh yeah, if you played a slam build, it was awesome. Then they kind of and then it was like, oh yeah, slams are gone, melee's gone. We're gonna put everything back into spells again. You did a necromancer build? Those are always great builds. That's what I usually work with. Okay, so you went down to 40. Okay, that's good. Oh, this is looking better. Ground slam impale was juicy when we could extract impales after slamming. That's true. But The missions are going to be fun. Oh, the missions are going to be fun. Ah, yes. Now, don't get me wrong. There's a lot of things that are the real-time thing. Let's go ahead and let's tell everybody. I'm gonna tell everybody this is going to be something you want to do. Okay. Because of the real-time part of the game, you're going to want to play, fill up everything you can, go to bed, wake up in the morning, grab all the juicy stuff that you got overnight, fill it all back up, go to work, then come back home, then grab all the juicy things that you got while you were at work. Well, hold up. What did you say? I like the idle game in my PoE. I like my idle game in my PoE. Oh yeah. Free head hunters. Dad score league. so this is but that's what I'm gonna do. You gotta fill it up, go to work, come home, get all your loot, then play, and then before you go to bed, fill it up again, go to bed, wake up, get all your loot. That should be what you should do the entire time. It's just gonna be what you need. Now, a couple of things that you're gonna want to know also do is first time watcher here on YouTube. Oh, well, thank you, Tim, for being the first time watcher on YouTube. That's actually great. Thank you very much for watching. I don't know, on YouTube it's supposed to be you need to subscribe or press a like button, something, right? Like the video. There you go. That's what it is. It's like the video. That's what it is. The boat mechanic is similar to the selling mechanic in the idle game I used to play. Okay, I can understand that. I sub to you. Oh, cool. I wish so since I'm a Twitcher, I don't know how to get subs and stuff like that to be announced I'm gonna have to figure out how to do that. How do you get people that subscribe and sub? Because in Twitch you go boom, they do it and it just pops up and it gets on the screen. I know that there's a little thing to do it. He subbed to you. nah, I subbed to you. There you go. See, like that. That just popped up somewhere. I don't know where it is. It didn't pop up on the screen, but it did show a username sub to me. So how do I get I can go to browser. Free $3 for you. I don't even know how much it is for subs. Let's just be honest. I will say that everything that I've got in here has been because of you guys subbing. 5 per, I think Twitch takes 2.5 and 2 something, right? So everything I bought with you guys money. Just FYI. The mic came from you guys. The stream deck came from you guys. The Go XLR came from you guys. It all came from y'all. Because when y'all y'all gave me all that money, I was like, well, I mean, let me use it. Well, thank you. I'm wholesome. Yes, I do. That is one thing. You have 74 subs now. Nice. I'm using the I don't even know. I'm using this thing. I'm using that one. I don't know if y'all can see that. Did it focus in? It is called the C92 Pro HD Stream Webcam. Now, I have another one because I was actually thinking about running 2 cameras. Oh, it's a little fuzzy. I'm sorry. That's the one I was going to do. Well, see, I have this. That's what I have. I have the C92 Pro, and I was going to get another one. I was going to put another one up so I could have 2 cameras and have it rotate between the cameras and stuff, but didn't happen. Didn't work out. So He's just a simple man. He enjoys some nice absolution. That's right. Absolution is the way. Been playing PoE 20,000 hours. First time I've ever seen you. That's actually surprising because I've been around. All good, man. All Gucci. Hey, let's see how much. Give me a second. Let me see exactly how long I've been playing PoE. 20,000 sounds about. Let's see here. I have been playing 14,000 hours. 14,000 hours of PoE. That's me. You've been playing a lot longer than I have. Rookie numbers. Well, I will be honest. I started playing PoE. I've only got 25 hours on it, and so I'm new. That's okay. You're on a new. I'm not new, but you're on a new account. Okay, though, I understand that. So I started playing 2.5 League. I played when they first came out. When they first came out, and you used to be in the hold of the ship. And I played in that one. And then I hated the game. And the reason why I hated the game was because I didn't want to whip out pencil and paper to figure out how to get it. When I started, there was no path of building. There was no PoE planner. There was none of that. And so I quit the game. I was like, I hate this game. I don't understand why I got to do pen and paper to figure things out. Yes, you're right. There was no power creep or anything back then. And so I was like, I'm done. I'm not playing. And then I started playing maybe about 6 years ago. I started playing again 6 years ago. And it was like, I think, when did I come back in? I came back in right before Delve League, I think it was. I forgot what that was, but it was right before Delve League. I do like more than Diablo. That's true. I like PoE more than Diablo. PoE new game gonna be hitting a lot more playing time with this cool update. Yes, it should. We should be getting. I'm gonna get. Well, see, there's gonna be a problem, and I'll let y'all know it will be a problem for me. I will not be playing after Sunday. I will not be able to play again until the weekend because I will be watching my son graduate from basic training. So I will not be able to see again until then. So I get to play for the weekend, run and get almost no sleep for 3 days. Then I got to go watch my son graduate from basic training and then run back to the house as fast as possible so I can I can play. Thanks for the follow, man. Thanks for the follow, username. Thanks for the follow. That's awesome. Have a good time with at the baseball. At basic training. That's true. Yes, you did sub before you followed. So what you did was you're like, I'm a sub to the guy, and then I'm not gonna I'm not gonna know when he comes online. It's fine. It's fine. So okay, so where were we at? Oh, so that's what's, so everybody knows that's where we're gonna be. I will disappear for 4 days or 5 days. I think it's 4 or 5 days. So because it's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and I think I'm coming back on Friday. Hey, Timmy, thanks for the follow, man. Thanks for the follow. So, but that's it, you know, when I come back, it's gonna be the whole weekend up all night long trying to play. I'm gonna be playing. I gotta catch up. I'm gonna have 4 days that I ain't gonna be playing. 4 or 5 days I won't be playing. So I got to catch up to everybody who's 4 or 5 days ahead of me. So I got to do long streams, long runs. Better get in the Mage Blood on which weekend? The first or the second? That was you? Oh, thanks for the hey, thanks for the follow on Twitch, Tim. Thanks. While they're still cheap. The first weekend. Okay. Oh, that ain't gonna happen. Hey, you want to know something about PoE that really is just irritating sometimes? I was playing PoE, and you remember when Mage Bloods first came out, right? I used to go into the Crimson Temple and farm it. Timmy is my other name on Twitch. Okay, cool. And so I was sitting there running, and I ran, what you want to call it? I ran the temple, and you get that apothecary card, and you're like, oh, I got an apothecary card. And it was like the greatest thing ever, right? So I got the apothecary card. I got a couple of, I got 2 apothecary cards. I was like, I sold it, got a ton of money, everything like that. And then I have never seen an apothecary card since. I have not seen an apothecary card since. I have been going through, it's like, man, they were so easy to get before. Why can't I get one? Yeah, they adjusted the drop rates, and I just can't get one to drop. You thought, hey, no, you want to know what's funny? There's a clip. My boy has a clip. And if I remember, I'll have to find the link. We were sitting there, and I was doing my thing, and I said, he was listening to me while he was playing, and you could hear it. He has a clip of him playing, and it's like, I was like, let's get it. And then the next thing you know, he killed something and it dropped an apothecary card. So he clipped it and sent it to me. It was like, dude, this is hilarious. This is hilarious. I said, yep, I got to get this. We got to try to get this apothecary card. And then I was like, let's get it. And then boom, he gets one. And I'm like, really? Really? You get one? I didn't get one. That's so wrong. Upload it to Reddit. Well, see, it's his clip. That's the only reason I didn't upload it. I got it somewhere, and I have to find it. But it's his clip. I'm not gonna just upload his clip, his stuff, because he streams every so often, and so since it's his clip, I don't want to put his clip out. If he wants to do it, he can do it. But I'm not taking his clip and putting it out on the internet. Kind of seems what it is. It seems disingenuous to me. If I don't know if y'all understand what I mean by that. For me to take somebody else's stuff and send out, it just seems bad. Oh, it's not. Okay. It's now 60 frames per second. I'm guessing. I had to move it over to my SSD card. Oh, nice. That's awesome that you got better frame rate. He plays Path of Exile. This is Ray class. Funny story though. Every Exile for themselves. On Xbox, yeah. I understand. Well, they did say that the native ports are now going to be able to do whatever you want for your TV. So if your TV is 120 hertz, you can set it up there. If you need 60, it's 60. Whatever, you can actually do those settings. And they said it inside the clip. So there is the content reveal does have that, and they did say something about that. All right, so let's go ahead and let's go ahead. So we got What do we got here? Hold up for a second, let me. So we got lacerate, we got our chains of command, we got the absolution, we got those already taken care of. What we need is the game 60 FPS. I'm guessing now for Xbox. It's possible. I think they said that it can go higher, but it depends on your TV. I think it depends on your TV. Let's go ahead and go back to here. Go to here. Go to, where is it? Content reveal. There we go. Let's go find out. Let's find out. It was at the console section. Oh, it was almost at the end. They said console. Console was back at the end, right?
Currency trade market. The Calgurans have. With these
There we go.
trades, we also support variable refresh rate TVs and monitors on PlayStation 5 and on all Xbox consoles. In the options, players can now choose which aspect of visual fidelity they want to focus on: resolution, image quality, or target frame rate.
So, oh, it's not a problem, TM. It's not a problem. I don't mind answering it. This community is all about answering questions for people and making sure everybody is enjoying the game, or enjoy games. I don't just play Path of Exile. I play all kind of other games as well. Last Epoch, Path of Exile, Diablo, No Rest for the Wicked. I also play XCOM and everything else that I could possibly think of. I just enjoy playing games. I was playing War Tales for a while, but my son stole off and decided not to play. We were playing together, we were playing every weekend, and then he said, boop, no, I cannot play Call of Duty. Call of Duty is one of those games I will never be able to play because it's a first-person shooter and it makes me throw up. I know it's terrible. It's terrible. Hey, the worst thing about it is I used to play like Half-Life, Doom, all those old school games back in the day. Then 3DFX came out with like their new engine, and when they came out with their new engine, from when Duke Nukem 3D is actually when it first started happening. Duke Nukem 3D and Unreal was when I started throwing up. If you can revert Soul Eater nerf, I'd have fun. Soul Eater nerf. Hold up for a second. There was a nerf on Soul Eater? I didn't remember that. Hold up. Got nerfed last league. Oh, okay. I was about to say, I don't remember them nerfing Soul Eater because I was about to say that was bad. That was bad because that would have meant that they made it even worse. Wow. Okay. I'm sorry. You play Halo? I can't. It's a first-person shooter. I think Halo can go into third person, but I stay away from anything that's first-person shooter. I don't play. There's like a game called Deep Rock something or other, Horizon, and it's first person, but it seems like that would be a great game. I just can't play it. And there's like other games that I can't play, but you know, I don't concentrate on the ones I can't play. I concentrate on the ones I can. No Man's Sky, I have that for the PlayStation. No Man's Sky I have for the PlayStation. Also, I used to love Warframe. I played Warframe like an addict. And on this PlayStation, I played it more. Warframe, let's see here. How long did I play Warframe on the computer? Warframe. I only have 1,230 hours on Warframe on the PC. Yes, I did play World of Warcraft. Be exact, in World of Warcraft, my name was Malintent. I was a hunter. I was a, what you call it? I was an armor pin hunter back in the day. What? Warframe? You haven't played Warframe that long? Man, Warframe used to be the bomb. I used to love Warframe. Last time I played now this is a funny thing. Last time I played Warframe on the computer was back in July of 2018. I played Paladins. I did play Paladins. Let's see if my time frame on Paladins is. Nope, I must have played Paladins on the PlayStation. You look like a hunter. I was a hunter. I loved hunters in World of Warcraft. I was an armor pin hunter back when armor pin was great. Then they got rid of armor pin, and I still was good. Because in Cataclysm, when did I quit? After Cataclysm, I think it was. Nope. I came back to play with my family, and then I quit in the Legion one that came out. I forgot the name of that one, but that's when I totally cut it cold turkey. It was like, I'm never coming back to World of Warcraft. And then I am like, what was it? I'm like 8 years sober now. I got an 8-year chip or something like that. I am not going back. What's in your background? Oh, y'all have not seen the background. Okay, so let me see if this wasn't working before. Maybe it is now. Can y'all still hear me? Can you still hear me? Hopefully you can. Okay, in the background, I am a Brandon Sanderson person. I read Brandon Sanderson books. And so what I have in the background is a lot of things from the Brandon Sanderson stuff. And actually that's what I have in the background. And so some of the things, like, this is one of the things that Brandon Sanderson had put together. After my wife dropped this, it kind of doesn't stick like it used to. There you go. So it's like that, and then I have the figurines that he came out with. And I don't know if y'all remember a Chasm Fiend, but they have a Chasm Fiend. And what I need to do is I need to actually airbrush this because I do play 40K. I do play 40K. And because I play 40K, I have a lot of paints and things like that. I know I need to give it color. I need to paint it. Got a little sword and everything. Brandon knew Melee was going to be buffed this league. That's funny. That's actually funny. I like that one. Brandon knew he was going to be buffed this league. Green for the dragon. Well, no, it's a Chasm Fiend. It's not a dragon. Chasm Fiends are kind of they should be reddish. They're like a bug. It's like a bug. Let's see if I can find something real quick. Chasm. So that, yeah, this is like a Chasm Fiend. That's a Chasm Fiend. It's like a bug. I like red color. Yep, red would be what it is. So that's a chasm fiend. Somebody drew one and everything like that. But that's what Brandon. I read all of Brandon Sanderson's books. I have most of his. He has all those, you know, those ones where it's like, hey, I have like 4, like what Brandon Sanderson has, all these things that come out, like these Kickstarters and backer kit and stuff like that. And so those Kickstarters and backer kits, I back them every time. Oh, it's no problem. Hey, Tim, it is fine, dude. It is fine. The camera's not that huge, or it doesn't necessarily catch it. So it is fine. It is fine. There's no problems with that. So let's see here. What else we got going on with anybody got any questions about the patch notes, about the league builds? Anybody got a build that they want me to look at before, or anything like that before because at this time, because I'm definitely gonna have to go ahead and we're gonna definitely have to try to make this work. A necromancer build. Okay, so what kind of necromancer build do you want? There's multiple different types. I have one right now that is a chains of command necromancer. That's what this one is. So if you look at my chains of command one, that's a necromancer. About 14 million points of damage. Oh, you want a necromancer melee build? Now, why would you? Oh, I got that. I can do that. Let's do this. That's easy. I thought you were gonna throw me a hard one. Necromancer, right? So we have a necromancer. Let's go ahead and let's figure out what we're gonna do. You want a melee build for necromancer? Dominating blow. We got a dominating blow necromancer build is what we're going to be using. Now, since we're going to be doing dominating blow, and dominating blow is what? Dominating blow is going to take 458% of your base weapon. So let's go ahead and figure out what we're going to do for that, which is going to be, first thing we're going to do is we're going to have to find us a weapon that we can use. Oh my gosh. Thank you for letting me know. Ding. That's what we need to go back to. So sorry about that, guys. I'm so sorry. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be doing necromancer build, right? Wasn't that bad? Yeah. So we do necromancer, dominating blow. Dominating blow is going to be what we're going to be going with because this is a melee attack power, and that's what TM wants to do. Smile lights up the world. Thank you. Elemental or physical damage? That's what I was just about to ask. So, Tim, do you want elemental damage or do you want physical damage? Which way do we got to go? Because that makes a difference on how we do. Neither most damage. Well, the most damage can come from either side. You just got to figure out which one. He wants elemental. We're going to try to do an elemental build with this. That is going to be the interesting part. So if we're going to do an elemental build, let's go ahead and just figure out what we're going to do. All right. So with dominating blow, some of the things that we need automatically is we're going to need to do this and this because we need the timing. We're going to do these, this. We're going to we're going to work our way. Let's work our way up this way. Do this. Oh, come on. Don't do that. Do that. That. Here. All right. So that's base configuration. He wanted elemental, so we go into that one right there. Dominating blow is super underrated and smooth progression wise. That is very true, LARPer. That is very true. It is one of those ones that everybody just ignores. Dual socket on league start, you don't need it. and you don't need it. See that? Okay, so this is the difference. This is the difference. You got to take this into account. That jewel slot is going to be later. You don't necessarily, and on league start, it's not that bad. Trust me. You can get it pretty quickly, pretty easily. Because the one thing, the reason why I say that is, okay, so let's just not even take that for right now. Okay, let's just go this route. Dominating blow there. Go down this way, because we're gonna want this, because we want the accuracies, and we want to make sure we pick up those things. What we want to pick up, the accuracy configuration, which is, not this one. It's this one. Want to pick up the 500, the 250 for accuracy there. If we pick up anything in here, what we're going to pick up is either convocation or minion recovers life on minion death. You could do this one as well. All right, so that's right there is basically that's dominating blow, and we're sitting at 262. You meant the small socket. You talking about this one? Oh, what's over about? And then you pull the health up. Sorry, pull the health here. And then pick up the 50, the 30 here. You connect through life to for health. Oh, you saying go through here instead of going that route? Okay, so this is the question. He said dominating blow. That's right, dominating blow. So this is the question, username. Let me ask you a question. Are we gonna go over and grab any of the golems, or are we gonna grab this? So currently right now with dominating blow, what's the level cap at all of to get all of these? This one right now you got to be level 54, so you have to get level 54 to get to this level right that we have displayed here, but you can go, it'll be a lot higher. So the reason why I go this route instead of that route, instead of what you were talking about, is because I like to come over to this side and grab things. So like that. That will give us the ability to always swing the weapons without no problem, as well as the minion nodes that are over here. So either I can do it, either I can go that route, or I can go say, hey, I'm gonna try to go through here, go up through here, and then grab that. I usually don't do all those. So I usually just put the point there, go in here, since I'm there, and grab that. If I need more resistances and stuff, I go down through here and get more resistance, as well as take less damage from my physical damage, and grab that. So this is pretty much a basic configuration for my minion. Then what you do is right here, you can go here, you can do the unholy might configuration. A lot of times people do this, and I will have to figure out exactly which one I'm gonna run. You don't need to do unholy might, because you can actually get unholy might from one of the other configurations right here. Chance to gain unholy might on kill. That's why I usually don't get this node at all. You're looking at the main menu. Right, so Necropolis node, where is that? Is that tough when I start over? No, it's not that tough. It's not actually that tough to run this. So I usually, like I said, I usually run something like that. That'll get you. That'll get you. Charge, okay. So that'll get you around about 300 points there. Now the thing is, like you were sitting there and you were saying, you don't really, and so the one thing you got to do is okay, so we got dominating blow. Let's go ahead and do. Which class is Necromancer? Necro is Witch. Witch is the Necromancer. So we want. I always do the following as well. User. I always do this. Non-awakened gems, because getting awakened gems, everybody likes to put them in there automatically. I don't. Minion damage. We want minion damage in there. What else do we want to add into the? They make a different name for him. No. The Necromancer is a witch. It's a witch Necromancer. Username is just what it is on the thing. It's username 11234321. So then what you can do is we go ahead and we look at adding in the different things that we want to do. You can do poison, we can do wither touch.
Just wish you knew.
And everything like that. It just depends on how we go. You said you want an elemental damage, so that's not going to be what we're going to do. We're going to do added cold. We're going to do cold pen. I'll grab the triads for all 4 colors on that to do elemental so that you can use Trinity. That's true. You can do triad grips. Now this is where, if he's going to start, I wouldn't necessarily do triad grip. As a starter, that's something that you're not necessarily going to be able to get. It's a unique. You can buy it, but it's one of those questionables. Go all in on lightning. Yeah, that's true. That's true. The triad grips is something that we will be using. I won't deny that. That's something we will be using, but off the bat, I would do, so you're saying go in lightning and go all in lightning. So you want physical to lightning, added lightning, feeding frenzy. I got to go on it. Good luck on everything. Try to be. Thank you for being positive. World needs a lot of it. I understand, man. I understand. I'm not gonna be on too much longer because I have to go also because it's 10 o'clock and it's 10 o'clock Mountain Standard Time, which is my time. And this is not my normal streaming day, so I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna drop off myself. But Tim, I will be back on tomorrow. Oh, no problem. I will be back on tomorrow. I will walk through, I will have this taken care of for you tomorrow so you can actually see a dominating below build. I will have this done pretty quickly because it's actually pretty easy. Dominating blue. So we'll have this done. It's real easy. If we can knock this out in like almost no time. And everybody else, thanks for watching. And oh, my catchphrase, gotta say the catchphrase. I hope this has helped you in your quest for ultimate power. Talk to y'all later. Peace out.